Have you ever wondered what happened to Mars? Let's begin our journey approximately 4.6 billion years ago, at the dawn of our solar system. Picture this: a vast, swirling solar nebula, a cloud of dust and gas, slowly begins to condense and collapse under its own gravitational pull. From this primordial chaos, our celestial neighbor Mars is born. In the early stages of its life, Mars was a hotbed of geological activity. It began to differentiate, forming distinct layers: a crust, a mantle, and an iron-rich core. This process was similar to the formation of Earth and other terrestrial planets. But Mars, being only about half the size of Earth, cooled down faster, solidifying its crust. As the red planet evolved, it developed a magnetic field, courtesy of its molten iron core. This magnetic field acted as a protective shield, guarding Mars against the harsh solar winds that constantly blew from the sun. With its magnetic field in place, Mars was also able to hold onto its atmosphere, a mixture of carbon dioxide, nitrogen, and argon, with traces of oxygen and water vapor. This atmosphere, in turn, allowed liquid water to exist on the planet's surface, carving out valleys and creating vast oceans. In essence, Mars had all the ingredients necessary for life as we know it. Scientists have even found evidence of this early Martian life in the form of ancient microbial fossils and chemical signatures. So, it's not just a hypothesis. There are concrete signs that Mars was once a living, breathing planet, much like our own. But the Mars we know today is a barren, chilly desert with a thin atmosphere. What happened? How did a planet that once had the potential for life turn into a desolate wasteland? The answer lies in a dramatic event that changed the course of Martian history forever. So the stage was set for life, but then something dramatic happened. Imagine a world losing its protective shield and the consequences that follow. So, what exactly happened to Mars? Around 4 billion years ago, a catastrophic event occurred. Mars lost its magnetic field. The magnetic field of a planet is like an invisible shield, protecting it from the harsh solar wind that constantly blows from the sun. This field was crucial for Mars, as it helped to maintain the planet's thick atmosphere and its surface water. When the magnetic field disappeared, Mars was left exposed to these solar winds. Now, one might wonder, what's the big deal about solar winds? Well, they're not your everyday breeze. These are streams of charged particles traveling at 1,000,000 miles per hour, carrying enough energy to strip away the atmosphere of a planet. And that's exactly what they did to Mars. Without the magnetic field to deflect these winds, the Martian atmosphere began to be stripped away, bit by bit. This didn't happen overnight. It was a slow, gradual process that took millions of years. But the consequences were devastating. As the atmosphere thinned, the surface water that once flowed freely on Mars began to disappear. The atmospheric pressure dropped, making it impossible for liquid water to exist on the surface. The water didn't just vanish though. Some of it escaped into space, while the rest retreated underground, or got trapped in the polar ice caps. The loss of water was a big deal. Water is essential for life as we know it. Its disappearance meant that the conditions necessary for life to thrive were no longer present. The disappearance of the atmosphere also led to drastic temperature changes. With a thin atmosphere, Mars could no longer retain heat. The planet cooled, and its once potentially life-nurturing environment turned into a cold, dry desert. Mars, once a vibrant planet, began its slow descent into the barren world we know today. As we continue to explore Mars, we're constantly reminded of its drastic transformation, a stark warning of the power of cosmic forces and the fragility of planetary environments. Ever wonder why Mars is called the Red Planet? Our third scene takes us on a journey to explore this fascinating question. Mars, our neighboring planet, has a distinctive red hue that sets it apart from the rest of the celestial bodies in our night sky. This unique coloration is due to the iron-rich dust that blankets the planet's surface. When this iron dust comes into contact with oxygen, a chemical reaction occurs resulting in the formation of iron oxide, commonly known as rust. This rust gives Mars its iconic reddish-brown color, earning it the nickname the Red Planet. But Mars isn't just a pretty face. Its thin, carbon dioxide-rich atmosphere tells a tale of its past and presents intriguing questions about its future. Composed of about 95% carbon dioxide, the Martian atmosphere is very different from Earth's. This dense CO2 atmosphere, combined with the planet's distance from the sun, results in a cold environment, with temperatures often dropping to a chilly -80 degrees Fahrenheit in the winter months. In the summer months, Mars can be surprisingly warm, with temperatures reaching up to 70 degrees Fahrenheit at the equator. However, these temperatures can quickly plummet over the course of a single Martian day, or sol, making Mars a planet of extremes. These extreme temperatures, along with the thin atmosphere, make Mars a harsh environment for potential life as we know it. Yet this very environment has sparked curiosity, prompting us to probe deeper into the mysteries of this crimson world. Despite its harsh conditions, Mars continues to captivate us with its beauty and mysteries. Its iconic red color, a testament to the plentiful iron in its soil and its thin carbon dioxide-rich atmosphere, a relic of its past, make Mars a fascinating object of study. Mars, the red planet, stands as a testament to the power of cosmic forces. Its vibrant color and extreme conditions are a constant reminder of the dynamic and ever-evolving nature of our universe. But Mars is not a lost cause, far from it. The red planet has been the stage of intense exploration, particularly in the last few decades. Robotic rovers and satellites, our eyes and ears on Mars, tirelessly traverse its terrain and orbit its skies, gathering invaluable data. These missions have not only expanded our understanding of Mars, but they've also been on the lookout for signs of past life. The Curiosity rover, for instance, has been exploring Gale Crater, a site once filled with water. It has found complex organic molecules and fluctuating methane levels, suggesting that Mars might have once harbored life. The Perseverance rover, the latest addition to our Martian explorers, is currently on a mission to collect samples that could contain evidence of past microbial life. These samples will be returned to Earth for detailed analysis in future missions, but our ambitions for Mars extend beyond robotic exploration. We dream of setting foot on its rusty soil. NASA's Artemis program aims to return humans to the Moon by the mid-2020s as a stepping stone for future Mars missions. SpaceX, on the other hand, has a more direct approach with its Starship spacecraft, designed to carry humans to Mars, possibly within this decade. The concept of terraforming Mars, transforming it into a second Earth, is also a popular topic. By thickening its thin atmosphere and warming its frigid surface, we could possibly make Mars habitable for humans. While this idea is still in the realm of science fiction, ongoing research and technological advancements could bring it within the realm of possibility. The prospect of Mars as a second home for humanity is exhilarating. It represents a new frontier, an opportunity for us to become an interplanetary species. But it also serves as a reminder of our responsibility to preserve our own planet. Mars, a planet with a turbulent past, could potentially hold the key to our future. So what happened to Mars? From its formation and potential for life, Mars underwent drastic changes. The loss of its magnetic field and atmosphere transformed it into the red planet we recognize today. Yet our fascination never waned. Through ongoing exploration, we continue to uncover Mars's mysteries and look forward to its promising future. Mars, our neighboring planet, continues to intrigue and inspire us as we delve deeper into its secrets. Thank you for watching our journey through Mars history. We've traveled from the formation of this intriguing planet, seen it lose its magnetic field and atmosphere, and admired its iconic red hue. We've also peered into the future, exploring the possibilities that Mars holds for us. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to comment and subscribe to our channel. We're curious to know what fascinates you most about Mars. Until next time, keep exploring. Remember, the universe is full of wonders waiting to be discovered.